I know you're listening! There's this kid. He needs our help. Let's do this.
This will be fun.
I like this guy. Give him a chance.
Get tickets tomorrow.
All right, so there's this kid. He's in trouble.
He needs you. Kids give us a chance to be better than we used to be.
Move or die.
Daddy's got this.
I'm going insane, fighting the hurricane from this pain. Letting you know you can't gain or maintain unless you say my name.
Give me your best shot, One-Eyed Willie. Oh, this is what happens when you turn 40. Ooh.
Hey everybody, we got a whole bunch of new Deadpool to break down, and I have a ticket giveaway for Infinity War that is like Willy Wonka level crazy. It's for a marathon on Wednesday that I'll explain. They are working in some deep cuts to this Deadpool trailer. Most of you are probably thinking about that Alpha Flight Easter egg on top of the taxi cab that Dopinder is driving. Like, wait a minute, what's going on here? If you don't know who Alpha Flight is, they're another Canadian team. Wolverine was part of them for a while. Ryan Reynolds is Canadian, the Deadpool character is Canadian, so there's just a lot of Canada jokes in the Deadpool franchise. You get a little more footage of the recruitment. It even looks like there's a poster of Outlaw outside the door to this room that they're in here. So if you don't know who Outlaw is, she's just a female character that appears during the Deadpool series. Very notable for some of her physical attributes, but her name is Inez Temple. I don't necessarily think that she's going to be a character in any of these movies, but they might reference her in some funny way. You get a much better idea for what the timeline is of him recruiting his X-Force team. So you have Colossus, Negasonic Teenage Warhead, and Surge here, who are already at the X-Mansion, just probably legit X-Men members that he tries to go co-op. So he does his John Cusack Say Anything with the tiny little MP3 boombox. Ryan Reynolds said that there were a lot of little moments like this referencing some of their favorite films from their childhood, but Say Anything is just something that winds up getting parodied in almost every TV show and every movie at some point. A little more of the crayon drawings from the first movie, him just drawing what their plan is for this big convoy heist where he fights Cable later. Then right after this One-Eyed Willie joke, you can spot where they're swapping jokes trying to punch up the movie. Remember, Deadpool's mouth is covered, so they can actually swap in a lot of different jokes if they think that they find something that's funnier. Him making a joke about turning 40 and slowing down is Ryan Reynolds making fun of himself. When the first movie came out, he was 39, getting ready to turn 40. So now he's like, oh, I'm over the hill, I'm getting too old. I mean, you talk about old superheroes. If you ever wonder if there's life after 40 for some of these action stars, just watch Hugh Jackman working out for the Logan movie. Like right now, he's getting ready to turn 50. He was still well into his late 40s when he was working out for the Logan movie. It is nuts. Which is why a lot of times in successive sequels, you'll see that they find ways to not go shirtless. Like Ryan Reynolds is still relatively young, but Robert Downey Jr. stays fit. It's not like he has to stay super ripped. When was the last time you saw Iron Man in a movie with his shirt off? Like, it's been a long time. Ryan Reynolds also gave a new synopsis with all this new material they dropped. He said, Wade has settled into his new life and looks settled into everything else, in particular his relationship, in a pretty positive way. But also he's a victim of his own hubris once we start the movie, and that's sort of what creates conflicts in the issues that he has to deal with. Main conflict this time is a time traveler who's come back from the future because of a superpowered teen, Russell. They both have their competing agendas. One is to capture the kid and one is to save the kid. He's valuable to both of them in different ways, and it becomes personal for both of them. So the interesting thing is, like, we think that Cable is trying to kill the Russell character, Russell Collins, aka Fire Fist. I think we've all pretty much landed on him, but when they say capture the kid, it sounds like there might be something a little bit deeper going on. I'm not expecting them to go straight to Strife, Mutant Liberation Front, But like I said during my last big trailer video, that's kind of where the Russell Collins character goes, so I don't know what else they would be leading up to if they weren't leading up to Mutant Liberation Front in this post-apocalyptic world. So the other big part of this is everybody has now discovered Peter, just like the totally normal dude, like your lame dad joins X-Force. He has the most delightfully funny Twitter account. You can kind of tell just from some of these tweets, like, is this building towards some sort of bit? Are they trying to develop some backstory and then kill him off in a hilarious way during the movie? Is it going to be something deeper? Are they turning him into the new Hydra Bob? Because Hydra Bob's personality is a little bit like Peter's, and there was a Hydra Bob during the first movie, but because Hydra Bob is technically a Marvel character, they couldn't do straight up Hydra Bob. They had to find like a funny way to do it. But when he's talking to this guy here in this scene, this is supposed to be the Hydra Bob from the Deadpool comics.
Bob?
Wait?
Oh my god, I haven't seen you since
Jacksonville.
TGI Fridays. Well, what the hell? God, come here, you.
How are the kids? Good?
And Gail, she's still fixing that tuna casserole? So good.
Oh, but bad for the waistline.
I think what's going on with Peter is that he's meant to be more of a long play to make the movie a little more relatable and a little more hilarious and a joke on the idea of these big super team-ups, because Deadpool is making fun of himself, but is also making fun of big superhero team-up movies. Like the dude right off the street joins the team and it becomes this hilarious thing like, wait a minute, is he even skilled enough to do this? How's this going to go down? You don't really see any footage of him after they jump out of the back of this plane here. And I know it kind of seems like they're jumping out of the back of the plane to invade the facility, but I think they're jumping out of the plane to attack the convoy. The convoy then eventually makes it to the facility. It would be kind of funny if they created a new Hydra Bob within this universe. They didn't kill him off so that they can bring him back during the X-Force movie and do that Hydra Bob style scene, and it'll be a little more meaningful. Like, oh yeah, you remember just like the totally normal regular guy while all this crazy stuff is going on. But when Ryan Reynolds says that Deadpool creates a lot of the conflict himself because of his hubris in the movie, that probably has something to do with the creation of the X-Force team. Like, usually he thinks he can do stuff by himself, but then he fails, then he has to create the super duper group. But Cable is trying to save the future, even though he's trying to kill this kid, so technically he's not the villain of the movie, even though he's the antagonist of all these trailers because Deadpool's trying to save the kid. So let me know in the comments if you spotted any other Easter eggs in the backgrounds of these trailers. There'll probably be some more of this as we get past Infinity War. I don't know if they're going to drop any new Deadpool next week because it really is Infinity War week. Just to explain that Willy Wonka Infinity War ticket giveaway, what's happening is the El Capitan in Los Angeles is hosting a marathon starting on Wednesday, ending on Thursday. The last film is Infinity War, so you watch 12 films building up to Infinity War. Pretty standard situation. It comes with food. It's for one ticket though. You have to be able to physically meet me at the theater so I can hand you the ticket and the vouchers for all the food myself. So that's going to be on Wednesday. So if you think you can make that, then just let me know in the comments. Like just say, I'm a Los Angeles person or I live nearby and I can make the marathon. I'll name the winner when I post my Westworld episode 1 video on Sunday night. So don't worry, like if you can't make this marathon and you're bummed out, I'm still doing the Infinity Gauntlet giveaway in all the Marvel videos. But no worries, like I said, all you have to do to enter, just be a subscriber and leave that comment letting me know that you're a Los Angeles person on the video. If you're a big fan of the Witcher video game series, they just announced a bunch of details about the Netflix live-action adaptation, so I'm going to do a video for that next. There'll be new Infinity War this weekend too, so no worries. While you wait for everything, click here for brand new Infinity War and click here for that other Deadpool trailer. Thank you so much for watching. Everybody stay awesome. I'll see you guys tonight.